Do you guys recall when Larsa was publicly gallivanting around, galloping like a damn horse with that married man? Well, he's now trying to run back to his woman, and that in itself is insane. Kourtney has been getting it all day for the last 40 hours on Twitter, literally over crazy stuff and arguments that she's having, and you know, the fact that her kids are going through, or just that she doesn't parent them well, and yet again Khloe and her face. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button for daily and consistent content. It's not that serious. Free Palestine all day, every day with my chest. This is not that serious, guys. But of course, everybody must be having a busy day. It is a Monday. Hopefully all of your days were productive and, you know, chilled. Let's get straight into this. My Patreon, my merch, everything in the bio below. Shout out to everybody that is buying my merch. I really do appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. So we have this whole scenario. I'm going to get into I want to get into the Larsa'S people stuff first. I think this stuff is hilarious. Doesn't the back look so nice? Look at, you can just see the London skyline behind me in these windows. It's just cute, man. Mad. I'm on a very high floor, guys, like the 9th. So insane. But anyways, let's get into this video. Whew. Okay. Malik Beasley is the guy, has issued a public apology to his wife and son after he ditched the entire family for a fling with Lars Pippen in late 2020. As we previously reported, Yeo is the wife's name. Perhaps I've got her name wrong, I'm pronouncing it wrong, Y-A-O. She felt blindsided by photos of her husband holding hands with the 46-year-old Lars Pippen during a November 23rd outing. Imagine you're married to a man and randomly online, you're just seeing him with Lars Pippen holding hands. You would be furious. And on top of that, he told her to leave the family home 10 days ago, and just like you all, she's pretty confused. Now he's trying to reconcile, and he said, I want to say sorry for putting you through the situation you were put in the last few months. My head wasn't where it was supposed to be. I was looking for more when it was right here the whole time. I'm telling the world that there's nobody like you for me. For the record, I was the one who ended my last relationship off the fact that there's no one just like you. Just shut up and go away. Just get out of here with that, man. Just get out of here. What is all of this, man? My head wasn't right the whole time. Your head wasn't right for the fact that you have a child and you're literally your wife. You left them both, told them to leave your place within 10 days, and went to go hold hands with Larsa'S Pippen and were intimate all over with her for a very long time. And now suddenly you've had a change of heart and you expect to be taken back. I believe she filed for divorce, and rightly so. Like, know your worth. Sometimes people treat you like absolute crap. This is not even a funny matter to me. You're married, you have a son, and you're out here galloping around like a horse with Larsa'S Pippen. Imagine your son looking up, seeing this. He's going to be ashamed to have you as a father, that you've embarrassed their mother at such a public, nasty level. And Larsa herself is just as disgusting. But you know, all of these birds, they flock together, whatever the hell that saying is. This is just what I'm getting from this. And I find it to be, it's really just grotesque. Like, either be in an open relationship or be single, because you can't be doing stuff like this. You just really can't, because it's just so embarrassing for her. It's just so embarrassing. Kourtney yesterday was getting it all over Twitter. A lot of people, obviously, you know, that video that I covered of Kim and Kourtney arguing about the kids and stuff went viral. Not more, I wouldn't say viral.
Mom! No, cups. Because it's a school night. I'm gonna bite your finger off. Mom! And you slept out Friday and Saturday night. What?
Give me cough drop.
You don't say give me, you say Mom.
Mom, can you please have the cough drop?
Yeah.
Go, Mom.
What'd you say to your mom?
Mom, please.
Hey, you're not gonna get...
But just major traction online, and everybody was talking about it, how Kourtney actually doesn't treat her kids right at all. She isn't even a good parent. It's hard to say that, but it's also from what we see, you know, if your kids are out here slapping up people, grown adults, they clearly haven't been brought up well. And it's very easy to come to that conclusion. And I feel like proper parenting is, you know, something that is probably needed, especially when it comes to stuff like this. Now, of course, you know, one of her old tweets has been digged up as well, where someone says, Kris acting like her kids never misbehaved, and Kourtney going, actually, I used to slap my nannies. And then Kourtney responded, straight across the face. So I guess when she was a kid, she used to slap her nanny across the face, whatever. I think that's diabolical. Like, if you're hiring a nanny, they shouldn't be in a position where they are afraid that the child might hit them, and everyone will be okay with it. It's really disgusting, and I feel like, you know, I don't think she's the best parent from what I'm seeing on these videos that are going around, especially when Khloe was president, and etc, etc. I'm just not really here for it, but she's gained a lot of backlash for that over the last 40 hours. We also have Khloe, who I believe was at Kendall's event or something. I don't know where she was at, but you can see in this particular picture where she has posted herself, I believe for her story, and it seems that, you know, the pointy kind of chin has made a comeback. And, you know, this with these scenarios, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You're damned if you do, because you're seen as somebody who is, you know, critiquing somebody's looks. You come across as a bully. You come across as somebody, you know, you shouldn't be critiquing this, X, Y, Z, and so forth. And then when like, you know, you get that kind of flack if you do critique it. But then if you don't critique it as well, if you ignore it, you know, you're kind of endorsing these kind of fake images, you know, and perception that people make about themselves, and that in itself is very damaging to, you know, young girls, to society in general, where you can really amalgamate your entire face and think it's okay, as well as being damaging to yourself. Now, everybody has discussed Khloe in relation to what she's doing to her face continuously, and the fact that we all see it. At this point, I think she's doing it on purpose, because it just brings traction and relevancy. Anything that brings controversy, anything that brings relevancy, whether it's good or bad, is going to be good for them regardless. So I just think at the end of the day, she's probably gained more relevancy over this whole situation. I just feel like it looks very obvious. It doesn't look pleasant. I don't need to really, you know, grill her for it. She's going to do what she's going to do. People are going to talk about it if they're going to talk about it. But I just think that's it's just very unwarranted for herself, for everybody else. And as well, you know, and you can't be upset at people that critique people like this, because, you know, these are the people that fake these images. They endorse a fake image to people. They are the ones that get all the surgery, then lie to you about taking medication, or lie to you about going to the gym, or lie to you about diet pills. These are the ones that use Facetune to the max, then say it's all real, when it's like, just show your stretch marks, show your wrinkles if you have any here and there. Yes, we're all insecure to an extent, but at some point you just could be like, you know what, this is me, who cares? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know people that use Facetune, and I think these apps are just, it's just unnecessary. Yes, I have bags under my eyes, guys. Sometimes my eyes are a little bit dark. Maybe you can see it here and there. Whatever. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I just don't think that, you know, oh, you know, my nose may not be as, you know, Eurocentric or whatever. Not that anybody said that says it, but, you know, maybe my ears are too big. Who cares, man? Okay, now I'm just taking the piss out of myself. But still, I just find that, like, it's just like, whatever. I'm not going to quickly dash something on my face. Again, for men, it's different, and you have to put that into the equation. You have to acknowledge that. But men are also doing it here and there, and I just feel like, you know, look presentable, but you don't need to do the most where it doesn't even look real. It's not real. You're believing in a false reality, and it's so crazy because you believe in that. And it's insane to me how people do that. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this, guys. What are your thoughts? Subscribe to the channel. Click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. I just can't get over this whole Larsa Pippen mess. The fact that she was out here doing this, you know, yes, her ex-husband just lost, you know, his son, which is, you know, huge condolences for that. It's very sad and tragic. But I just don't think that you should be running around with a married man. Like, is this what these girls be doing over in these neighborhoods in Calabasas or wherever the hell you live? You think that this is something that's funny? Like, I don't think he was even in the proceeds of getting a divorce. So what even was going on there? The wife was furious. That scenario, I feel like, I wouldn't say she got away with it, but I just feel like you can't be out here critiquing the Kardashians for doing X, Y, Z to you when you're out here doing this. Point blank period. Let me know your thoughts are. Subscribe. Click that button, guys. Merch. It's not that serious. Free Palestine all day, every day with my chest. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.